Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new series that we are doing on ghost towns around Southern Illinois, Western Kentucky, Southeast Missouri. And we're going to look at these places that history has kind of forgotten. There may not be much left there. Maybe a house, not even a house, maybe just some foundations or trees with a bunch of spring daffodils that calls a certain place a homestead. If you're driving through the country and you happen to see a bunch of daffodils all gathered in a place, that was probably somebody's home place. And they're blooming right now, a little early, but they are. And so we're going to do this series and we're going to have a lot of fun and give you a lot of historical information. So stay tuned, come back, subscribe if you've not subscribed to our channel, and like these videos, and we would be glad to hear comments from you. So here we go. Well, today, y'all, we're going to discuss Parker City, Illinois. Now, there's a road called Parker City Road just right down from where, not too far from where we live. And we drove down it to kind of see if we could find where Parker City actually was. And there's not much here. In fact, I'm going to flip you all around. You get to this point, bridge is out, a lot of water coming through here. But if you look at the map, Parker City was located between Parker City Road and the Tunnel Hill Trail, which used to be the train bed, which is now a bike trail. And it's off in the distance up there. And it was the former Illinois Central Railroad, and it crossed the St. Louis, Alton, and Terre Haute Railroad. A station was built there in Parker City because all trains had to come to a dead stop and blow their whistle before proceeding. The station was named after George Washington Parker, a former president of the St. Louis, Alton, and Terre Haute Railroad. A Union station was set up and a large depot was erected. It served as a passenger depot, express office, and freight house. And there are remnants still visible of this train depot, and it's a lot larger than you would imagine. The railroads employed a total of about 60 people at Parker City. passengers coming in on one railroad often had to wait overnight to catch a train on the other railroad. In those days, there were a great number of traveling salesmen making their trips by train. 2 hotels did a thriving business in Parker City. There were also 2 stores, one having a post office that opened December 28, 1889, and was closed October 31, 1941. There were also restaurants and 2 barbershops, and those barbershops were always busy, especially in the morning when salesmen were clamoring for a shave before their train arrived. There were 40 houses there, and Parker City had a population of 200 to 300 people. The guests numbered about 25% of the population, and this slowly began to decline in the 1920s. The coming of highway transportation placed passengers in automobiles and freight in trucks, and Parker City dried up, and the place where the village stood is now wilderness. I'm sure that other people have photos or anything out there about Parker City, and if you do, tag us, send us a comment, let us know, let us see the pictures that you have about Parker City, Illinois, and stay tuned as we move on in this series to another ghost town.